Hi. Hey.
Oh, a double. It's gonna be Paul, and it's either gonna be Kane or Joe. Oh, oh, who is the guy? I'm gonna get the Kane. I'm gonna get this Kane. Don't tell me. I'm gonna look right now.
Let me send the movies it.
Let me see. Who is it? Is it Kane or is it Oh my God, what is in my face? Dude, there's a fly. It is Kane. I knew it. Bro, I'm smart. What's up, Kane? And what's up, Paul? Yeah, go ahead, send the move that. All right. Yeah, I checked 2K20 as well to figure out what the signatures and stuff were. The finisher that is made on both pedigrees, and the signature I found out was the crucifix power bomb. No wonder this is on her move. I could look at this, bro. And then the Ura Shadow, which I think I'm gonna change because it looks like a finisher. Good God. So I'm probably gonna end up changing this. Somebody else might already have this. I actually don't remember, but I'm gonna change it either way. But that is just temporary because I have no idea. But yeah, the Commander Menamuta is mostly
maybe the Gory Slam.
It's pretty powerful. Oh yeah, the Gory Slam. That's right. That or we could give that to Shannon. Either one. Let me see. Gory Slam. Gory. Where are you? There we go. Let's see. Pin combo. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah. I was thinking like this. Well, I think I might wanna. Okay. Unpopular opinion. Kind of. Before. I don't know why, but I see this be. I think this needs to be a. Nope. I saw that pin combo. I'm like, nah, bro. I honestly, for some reason, I feel like this would be a finisher. Like, I know that's unpopular because it looked like, I don't know. There are some moves that I look at and I'm just like, this looks like a finisher. I don't know. I think it's. I think I want to give this to Shannon and make that a finisher. I don't know why. It's just like a weird a weird gut feeling, kind of. But I'm gonna give that to Shannon as a finisher, like as a secondary finisher or something. I think that'll work. I haven't had Shannon move that yet, but I will. I did Commander Amanda move that because she's next on the Dark Matches thing. That's why. Okay. Paul, you said... Wait, what did you just say in the... Hold on. Yes. Okay, unpopular opinions,
okay,
right.
That means the tornado kick would be Shannon's normal move.
Yeah, Shannon... Yeah, Shannon can have the tornado kick as well. Nobody's gonna take that. Why am I going down to Shannon? I could just go on any move that to do this. Tornado kick. Yeah, I haven't done a move yet. It's still the gold butter DT, I think. Let me see. Tornado kick. Let me favorite this. Tornado kick. Where did you go? Tornado kick. Boom! Ooh. Cool. I see that as a finisher. That's pretty nice. Alright, cool. Alright, so you said you have some unpopular opinion. I always like unpopular opinion because... Well, I mean, I kind of said they're unpopular. Unpopular opinions. What do you expect? I always like them because I don't know. I feel like unpopular opinions, as long as they're not like completely stupid. Like I saw an unpopular opinion that was like Bianca Belair is overrated. She's not that good of a wrestler. She's kind of boring. That person is weird. So not that kind of unpopular opinion, but I do I do like regular one. Also, don't worry about this. This is for Kira Jade. I was thinking about making this a second attire if it looked good on Kira Jade, but I haven't been able to test it yet. You know, for obvious reasons. Did I get rid of? Okay, I did.
I think Cam Martin character has great potential.
Honestly, I agree. I do agree. That's why I was thinking of bringing him back because I hate the guy. Well, I don't hate the guy. I'm not very fond of the guy. Like, I don't hold on to grudges very long. So I don't really hate the guy, but I don't like the guy. But his character, true, is pretty good. He does have some good potential. The only reason that I haven't really brought him back is we already have a bunch of characters kind of like him. Like, he was kind of unique and he had a good look. But we already have so many new people to fit that role that bringing him back, he would honestly just get lost in the mix. And I don't think that'd be a reason to bring him back. But I do agree with the potential part. I do agree with that. What's it choked on air? There's a lot of Relief people that I really, really liked. Or at least somewhat liked. Like, for example, for some reason, I really liked Grun Enchop. That's why I brought him back as Sammy Holland, because he had a dumb name. and his gear was kind of weird, so I bought him back because I really liked him. I don't know why. There's just some people that I really like for no reason. I just get like this weird gut feeling. I'm like, I really like this guy. I want to bring him back. Like another good example is like, who's a good example? I like John. I liked John, but he didn't have a place on the roster. I liked his character. I liked his new look with the unique looking beard. I liked that a lot, but he just did not have a place on the roster. So I was like, well, unfortunately, I don't know what to do with him, and I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to know what to do with him. So, add a Gory Slam as a finisher. Wanted the Tornado Kick 2 as a normal move. Okay, I'm done. That's Shannon, and then that's what I have for Commander Amanda. Okay, wait. Let me see. Holy crap, you got a lot for Commander Amanda. Okay. Alright, I'm down with it. I bet you I already did some of these too. I bet you. Okay, what did you put for her finishers? You got the Pedigree 4, yep. The Gory Slam, yeah, that's gonna be switched over.
I did IT yesterday.
Oh, you did the Oa Shelton as well? No way. Oh, wait, no, because you probably went back and looked at 2K20. Okay. I was going to say, how did you predict that? And you got the... Yo, you looked back. You went back... Hold on. How did you find that? How did you go back that far to find the signatures, bro? What? Wait, how? There's no way. Did I do it on stream or something? Or did I do like a stream for Commander Amanda? There's no way that she just... No shot. Oh, you
just wrote the pod.
Okay, dude, I tripped out for it. Like, I thought you like went back to every single stream. It was like, which one shows her thing? I was like, there's no way this guy wasted all that time. No shot. Okay, I'm kind of glad you didn't, cause that would be sad. I'd be like, no, dude, don't do that. I could just go to 2K20. Okay, I was gonna say.
I did go back.
No, you don't have to go. Oh my God, bro, you know. I don't know about that. Holy crap. Okay. Right. All right. What's your next number?
But then YOY said YOY can go to 2K20i.
Yeah. I would not recommend doing that because there's so many streams. It would be such a pain. Holy crap, dude, look at Draven. I don't know why, but I really like his new look. Okay, so what is your next unpopular opinion? I'm honestly curious. Why you tell me? Let me go ahead and fix Adrian. I keep forgetting to do this. I always forget.
I went back even with her match with Archangel.
She had a match against the Archangel? Jesus Christ. I don't even know half this stuff. You might know more about PCW stream version than I do. Honestly, what the bro, he is the Messiah. He is the Ultra fan. Holy crap. Okay. Oh my God. I don't know why I'm dying. Okay. Adrian, I need to fix your gear. This is not the right gear. I knew it too. I was like, something looked off. It's because it's not right. That's why it looked off. I'm falling. Let me grab the colors real quick. Full black. We'll grab this blue and we'll grab this orange. There we go. And then the right one is all the way at the bottom right here. This is the gear. Now he should look fine. Oh, that's not right. I believe this is how it should look. I hope this time I got it right. Possibly.
That was probably the only cause I forgot the others.
Already, bro? Oh my God. Okay, hold on one second. I think that's right. Or is it the other one? It's probably not.
Oh, I think Brenda was the cooler Craybill.
No, it's not that one. Oh, really? Okay, that's an interesting opinion. That is an interesting one. I didn't mind Brenda. I didn't know what to do with Brenda, honestly. It's like she got stuck in at the bottom of the card. I was kind of like, well, how do I get her out of the bottom of the card? And I was just like so wrapped up in other stories. I was like, I don't think I can. An option maybe would have been to send her down to Velocity to maybe get some recognition, but I wasn't necessarily interested in the character that much. And besides that, we already had a couple different characters like Brenda.
Hi.
Like you, for example, you were like the biggest example. You know, rich dude. Where I'm just kind of like, all right, well, I don't really necessarily see Brenda being anywhere near the top of the card, and I was kind of like, all right, well, I'll just keep her around, see what happens. And eventually, it went lower and lower, and then eventually, I was just kind of like, well,
title shots.
I have no idea what to do with Brenda, though. I think Rachel reminded me of the old 2SM when she won the 10 title shot. You know what? That's kind of a good comparison. Now that I realize, because she's kind of like an... I don't want to say it's an accidental title reign, because it's not really an accidental title reign. Because I obviously meant to do it. Like, it's not like Brenda, this shock... Or, not Brenda, Rachel, this shock champion. Like, she did beat Keely. You know what I mean? Like, she beat her clean at Hell in a Cell. Like, yeah, Keely had injured ribs, but Rachel was the one that injured the ribs. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a 50-50 thing where it's like, yeah, he did beat her clean, but then again, the way Rachel has been losing makes it feel like she's kind of like not supposed to be the champion, which is exactly what I want as well. I want it to feel like a accidental title, like a fluke. That's the right word. I want it to feel like a fluke title reign. And I think I'm succeeding with that. I think it definitely feels like a fluke title reign. It was the same thing with the 10 title shots, where you're right, it's a good comparison, because she beat Gracie in the finals. Like, Gracie beat everybody, went to the finals, and then lost to Rainbow, and lost the 10 title shots, which was a fluke by Rainbow.
Send Nighthawks movies at 2 so you can do both Shannon's and Nighthawks when you are ready.
Alright, bet. Yeah, I usually do them like back to back. That's cool. I'll do that. Luckily, I might do maybe one dark match a day if I'm able to stay on tether, because I still gotta make promos for WrestleMania, and I still gotta edit WrestleMania itself. I haven't even started. I started commentating last night. I did Chaos Week 25 last night, so I'm beginning the commentary point. It may not come out until a couple more days, because WrestleMania is gonna be so big and take so long to do everything. So, what's most likely gonna happen is we're gonna see all the weeks of Chaos and Takeover and Velocity and all that, and then there's gonna be a couple day break before WrestleMania. That's the most likely point, because I have no idea how long WrestleMania will take. Like, I know how long some of the other ones will take. Like, Elimination Chamber took maybe like 3 or 4 days in total, probably more like 2 to 3 days to do editing, commentating, all that good stuff.
You on the grind.
It took maybe 2, possibly 3 days to do. Like, I can't predict WrestleMania. It could take 4 days for each show. It could take a maximum of like 6 to 10 days to do both nights of WrestleMania. And not to mention that I also might have Marco as a guest commentator, which means that might be harder. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I won't, but anything Amanda didn't get on the list, you can probably give Nighthawk if it fits. That's cool. That's cool. That'll work. I guarantee you I'll be able to add most of Amanda's stuff, but I will do that if there is a move or two. Right, so... what? Oh, God, I just like choked on air again, bro. What is with me?
Hi.
I don't know what's happening. Hello for the 3rd time, Kane. Are you okay, Kane? Are you good, dude? Homie is having a midlife crisis.
Are you okay?
What I'm saying... oh my God. Hold on one second. Okay, I was trying to say something about Logan, but I couldn't because I kept coughing. I feel like I'm gonna cough again. Oh Lord. Also, I might have COVID, by the way, because my dad worked at not really an office, but he worked at like a front desk. I don't even know. I don't know because I've never been there. But one of his boss got COVID. I was around him for a couple of days, so there's the possibility that he got COVID.
And shot looks good.
My mother and I might have COVID as well, but we think we might have had it before, so we might be asymptomatic because I don't feel bad at all. But you know,
Matthew Cage needs a change.
Yeah, I forgot that, dude. I was trying to change some people the other day as well, and I had no idea what to do. I tried changing Noah because Noah needed to change.
I hope you don't have COVID.
Even if we do, I think we're mostly asymptomatic because we might have had it before, and all we got was like coughing. That was about it. Cause we all got it around the same time. It was really weird. So even if we do, it shouldn't be a big deal. I should be just fine. But anyway, not a big deal. It will be good. But Noah Johnson, I wanted to change him, and I think it was last night. I was like, how do I change him? I was doing it on stream. I think it was later at night. I was trying to figure out how to change it, but I actually just straight up ran out of ideas. Last night I had no clue what to do with Noah. I gave up. I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm out of ideas. Then I tried Robbie as well. I was also out for Robbie because I wanted to do something different for Robbie, but I had no idea because I wanted to change him up. So there's a couple people that I am struggling with a little bit. Matthew Cage.
I could help, thank good in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you for these, man. Holy. But like Matthew Cage, I like his character. I just think he needs more screen time, because the screen time he's getting is kind of repeat matches or unimportant matches. He feels unimportant. I think that's the only issue. I think Matthew has a pretty good character. I think Matthew has a good look. Maybe he needs a bit of a change by his look, just a tiny bit. But otherwise, I think he's good. He just needs more screen time. The same thing goes for somebody like Marco. You know what I mean? But with Logan Freeman, I kind of get where you're coming from with the what did you say? Shut up, my dog, bro. I kind of get what you're saying with the bro? The fuck just happened? I kind of get what you're saying about Logan Freeman and Bruce Scarlett too.
You can keep the color cause IT's unique for Matthew.
Yeah, that too. I might try to find a cooler gear though, but yeah, I definitely 100% understand the Bruce Scarlett, because Bruce reminds me of, like you said, more of a generic type. I like in the chat I was like, I want to come up with something more interesting for Bruce, but he didn't really want that. So I was kind of like, well, what do I do? Bruce is just gonna get stuck in a mid card or something. I'm not gonna be able to do nothing with Bruce because I won't know what to do with him. Like his character to me, like I like his character a little bit. Like I don't mind it. It's not like I hate his character. It's just I don't know what I do. Genuinely, like I like his gear too. His gear is really dope, but I just don't know what to do with him because he doesn't really have a character. Logan Freeman, on the other hand, is interesting because I don't know.
Bruce
it's
wants
like
to be an average wrestler.
That's kind of the feeling that I get from it. He reminds me of, I don't know. Just book them because they are at work.
Just book them cause they are at work.
I don't know. Honestly, for Bruce, I might... Like, I haven't started booking Bruce. I did a little bit on Logan. And I do have plans for Logan. I think I know what I'm going to do with Logan. But for Bruce, I didn't even know where to start. I was like, well, he's definitely going to be on Velocity.
Logan has some type of personality.
Yeah, I think Bruce just lacks personality. Like, what I get from him... It's kind of what I got from Gracie, except Gracie was likable, like a lot more likable. I'll explain that in a second, but like for Bruce, I get I'm the underdog, I will never give up, and it has Dragon in his name. Like Dragon's got to be the most generic nickname. And I'm not talking like Daniel Bryan, because Daniel Bryan had it way before. Same with Ricky Steamboat. They were kind of like the guys that made the Dragon the thing. But basically, anybody else, any call after that uses Dragon in their name, tends to be pretty generic. Or use the Dragon as a gimmick. You know?
I could see Logan feud with either Outlaw or Draven if I'm being honest, or even Killshot.
Whoa, you didn't say Killshot with... Oh my god, he actually said Killshot's name. That's shocking. Yeah, Logan's gonna be on Velocity, so not Draven or Killshot. Maybe in the future, I definitely could see that. He's like... I wouldn't say Logan's an underdog, but he's like a... I don't know, he's not the biggest person. I don't know how to... He's unique. That's why I like Logan, because he's unique. Like, like, while he doesn't have a perfectly set character, like, you can't go out and say... Like, you can go out and say Kyle is more of, like, a rock gimmick, you know what I mean? Matthew, like, he's the fly-high airplane man, or... something like that. Omer the zombie, you know what I mean? The outlaw, this guy from, you know, the outskirts of the country, whatever, what is it called? The country, what is it called? You know what I mean, though. You know what I mean.
Logan is literally Sarah Logan.
Oh my god, I didn't even... Jesus Christ. That's actually a good comparison because I Logan... Didn't Sarah Logan have similar gear? That's actually a good... That's a good comparison. I didn't realize that. Or like Thaddeus the Vampire, you know what I mean? Xavier is more mysterious. Not Paul mysterious. He because, you know, the mask and everything, but... I mean, his gimmick is in his name. He's the Savior. Like, there you go. Sophie and Jessica, they got like they're like baseball players, you know what I mean? The Daily kind of got like this warrior thing going on. But the thing about Logan is he's not generic, but you can't name his gimmick, which can be a good thing. That's why I like Logan so much. That's why I like him. I'm very high on Logan. I think the only thing he's missing is time to show his character. Because so far, all he's been shown on was, kind of. That's more of Sid Daly, but Logan kind of. He's like, his thing is like the bluegrass wolf or whatever. Kind of, yeah, I can kind of understand that. Yeah, Logan needs more screen time, because all he's really done was be in 2 entrance videos, had like a couple pictures posted of him in the PCW server, and he had 1 match against Draven. So that's not really enough to express. I mean, to be fair, there wasn't really time to give him any screen time until now. So it's not like his fault, it's just I didn't have time to stick him in anywhere, so I'm like, alright, let's throw him in a dark match. And I think it was a pretty good match. It showed that he can be on the level of somebody like Draven. That was the whole point of that match, is I could have put him against anybody. I could have put him against Marco. But does he really gain anything from beating somebody like Marco? Marco doesn't have credibility to begin with. Mateo's the champion. You know what I mean? Making Mateo lose to him would be detrimental to Mateo. Could have him beat someone like Killshot. That would be maybe somewhat credible. But I wanted Logan to feel special. I wanted them to feel like, oh my god, this guy is clearly, you know, the next big thing. Like, he beat Draven Tyrell. That was the whole point. Draven doesn't have much to lose. He's in the same position as June, as to where they've reached, not legend status, but they reached the status to where they can take a loss and put someone over and still remain strong. That's the kind of way that June and Draven feel to me. So I'm like, okay, let's have Draven put this guy over, and that's what I did. That's the whole reason for that match, by the way. And that's going to be the reason for a couple other matches, like Paige and Mayu. I really can't put Mayu against many people, so I have to go with just, you know, Paige. So maybe that's not the most genius booking on my end for Mayu and Paige, but, you know, maybe I'll change it. But for now, that's what I got. And I don't want to put Mayu against Kageti because that's too, you know, in the book. And that would need, if I was to ever do this rivalry, it would need to be in PCW. I can't put it on a developmental match, man, or a dark match. It doesn't deserve to be on a dark match. That deserves like a WrestleMania main event kind of thing. But anyway, yeah, that's what I did with Logan. That's how I feel about Logan. And then another thing, when you were talking about TCT, I thought you were talking about his PCW version rather than the stream version. That's what I thought you meant it for. And I was kind of like, yeah, I understand. Because I do want to say it's not a hot take, but it is kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Sorry about that. It's not really a hot take, but it's more of like TCT, I think, was overpushed in PCW. I think because of its stream version status, it was kind of like, well, we have to force him into the main event, kind of. Not do it naturally like basically everybody else. I kind of forced him in there. Like, let's go over what he did in year 1. He came in, and then I think he was with Raphael on a team. He was feuding with Jack and Cole and lost, and then eventually won the titles back. But then he went into a rivalry with Bond, which he lost.
Well, no,
so his rivalry with Bond didn't go so well for DCT. He didn't really do good in any of his matches either. And then he had a rivalry with Elock, and then he suddenly beat the most like threat person on the roster and won the Rumble. Like, I feel like there wasn't enough build up to TCT. That is something I've always regretted. I think if I could, I would go back and change the fact that he beat Elock at WrestleMania. You know what I mean?
You gave us the option on how we wanted to enter.
Well, yeah, that's true, but I mean, like, I'm talking PTW. I'm not talking stream version. Like, stream version TTT, Hall of Fame status, no doubt about it. It's just the PTW version. I feel like it should have been a little better developed. You know what I mean? I just. That is one thing that I personally would change. Is having them, you know.
Enter like a bombshell for the OCW. PCW.
Yeah, I mean that's true, but what I'm saying is like, he lost so much and then suddenly got pushed to the moon. It's just not good booking. It felt rushed because I should have booked TTT better in year one. I should have booked him as less of an underdog and more of a threat. He was too much of an underdog to where he didn't feel like he could beat Eli. Yeah, like he lost to Jack and Cole, and then Jack and Cole, and then he lost to Bond pretty easily. And then he suddenly won a Rumble match and then beat Eli. It was just kind of like, well, you know.
So
yeah,
we'll give you a pass.
Yeah, that mainly the excuse is that I was just studying, which is true. I didn't really know what I was doing at the time. Like, if I could go back and book that, here's what I'll say, is I'll keep things mainly the same, keep him in that rivalry, but make him look stronger in both of his rivalries. In his rivalry against Bond, he didn't look strong at all. He got crushed. So I would make him look very strong in his rivalry with Bond. I still have Bond win that rivalry, but have him look really strong. I would have him enter the Rumble, get to the final four, and get eliminated somewhere in the final four. I would have him get eliminated, and I wouldn't put him in a rivalry with Elock yet, but I'd tease it. I would like tease the rivalry, show them, you know, kind of intensely going at each other.
But I lost like almost every match before parts of year 2.
You had one match before year 2. Yeah, the only match you had was at WrestleMania, and you didn't even get pinned. Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But yeah, TTT just I would do that, and then I don't know what feud I would book him in. I can't really pick and choose. I would have to think into it. But I definitely have him win a feud at WrestleMania, not for maybe like an Intercontinental Championship feud or something, or a U.S. title feud, some mid-card title. You know what I mean? I think that'd be good for him. And then eventually he loses it, and then eventually during that time he would be built up over and over again. Yeah, Robbie or Mateo. Yeah.
Maybe with Robbie or Mateo.
And in those mid-card rivals, he would eventually lose it due to like cheating or something, probably due to Final Stand. I would have seen working together, and then they would, you know, cause them to lose it. And I could book him in a second rivalry with Bond, in which I might make him win, but not. I don't know. I actually don't know. Maybe not. I can't really book it right now because I would have to think about it a lot more, but maybe not with Bond, but I'd have him lose the title and then eventually be built up enough to win the Rumble match, then dethrone Elock at the next WrestleMania. And then by then I would go with the same storyline. So basically, everything in year 2 would be moved forward to year 3, is how I would book it. And everything from year 3 to year 4, I don't know. It's just something I would do when I look back on it. As for your guy, I think your guy would book good. He got his recognition as being Jack's manager, and then eventually he turned on Jack once he got beat up, and like he was just tired of Jack mistreating him. You know, then he hit him with the mysterious calling, and then it set up a triple threat match, which you didn't get pinned. It kept you looking strong, and you looked strong in your WrestleMania match. You just weren't able to win. And then you furthered your rivalry with Jack since it had just started. And then you beat him at Payback, which was a huge win. It was the right move. No doubt the right move. It was a good booking. And it's in the match of your candidate. You know what I mean? So, that's another plot. In the match of your candidate. And then, what happened after that? I think you went on to team with Mateo a little bit. In Clash of Champions, actually, you also went in a small rivalry with me before as well. Like, a mixed one. On the first person to ever main event with me. Dude, that's true.
WrestleMania for my debut match.
I think you might be the only person. Wait, no, you weren't in the main event. You weren't in the main event, but you are the first person to be in a world title match for the first WrestleMania match. You are the first person to have a world title match at WrestleMania in your first ever match. It wasn't a main event, but it was the. I believe it was the second to last match in night 2, if I'm not wrong. But still, though, that is probably something that's never going to be beaten. But you went on to win the tag titles with Mateo.
Oh.
And then that's when I think you were getting enough recognition as Jack continuously screwed you over. So you were getting the sympathy, you were getting the recognition. And then I'm like, okay, let's pull the trigger.
Oh, well,
won the Rumble match, which I think
accolade.
was the right call. I think that was the right call. Yeah, still an accolade. Still probably never going to be beaten. But, yeah, you won the Rumble match, right call. But then, that was a big win. But then making you win the King of the Ring tournament, I think, was arguably bigger. Possibly. While the Royal Rumble had more of a reward, I think King of the Ring was bigger because you closed out your... You didn't have a finished rivalry with Robbie. There wasn't closure to that rivalry, and then it got closure by you beating him in the end. And you also beat Marco, tying into the epitome of darkness and stuff.
Now I am a target on my back because of what I did to Kai. The fans are not going to have it.
Okay, sorry about that again. Yeah. So yeah, you beat Marco round 2, and then beating Killshot. Number one, that was a credible win because Killshot had credibility from being able to be on the level of Bond, at least somewhat on the level of Bond, not fully, but he was able to compete against him, which is pretty big. You beat him, and it's like, all right, he just beat Killshot, a former challenger for the World Heavyweight title. Then you beat Marco, who ties into the whole epitome of darkness thing, which made sense. And then you beat Robbie, closing out, winning the rivalry. The small rivalry. It was a mini rivalry with Robbie. And I was like, well, dang, look at that. So you closed out some rivalries, you got some recognition in your King of the Ring match, and you won it. Not only winning the Rumble match, and then you put out some closure with Jack Maverick at the Elimination Chamber, possibly, because we don't know because Kai interfered. But, Jack was still trying to put you down, and then you kept beating him. You beat him again. Kai's help or not, you would have beat him, probably. Who knows? You definitely would have beat him. I would have booked you to beat him anyway. Even if Kai wasn't to get interfered, you would have beat him. You would have beat him. But yeah, Kai, jumped in, and you kind of felt offended. You were just kind of like, well, why are you helping me? I don't need your help. I'm independent. I can do this by myself. I don't need to rely on anybody else. And then you hit Kai with your finisher too, making you look even stronger because you just hit the world champion with your finisher. And I was like, holy crap. And then you beat Jack. You basically 2v1 them at the end of the match and beat Jack. That made you look incredibly strong. And while the fans might not like it, at least you have an explanation for it. At least you have an explanation for it. And I don't think it's a heel explanation. It's like an anti-hero explanation. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, because Bond is an anti-hero himself, you know what I mean? Bond is an anti-hero. But, that still keeps you a face, and it makes you look very strong, which is exactly what I was going for, and it worked. And now, with your Royal Rumble win, that means that you are challenging Kai at WrestleMania. I mean, it's pretty obvious. You're challenging Kai at WrestleMania. So it'll be you and Kai at Mania. Jack is still an unsure candidate, because we don't know what's going to go on with him since he was involved in that match. Naturally, the GM should just banish him, because the stipulation was, if you beat Jack, then, he would be banished from competing for the championship, and he wouldn't be able to fight you anymore. So naturally, that's the plan. So that kind of sets up the next plan for you. And that's honestly how you can...
Now I can finally tell Flutter WHO in Ghana face.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of obvious. Let's be real. Were you gonna face Max Martin? like it would have been interesting, but you had so much momentum that downgrading to Velocity, not to put Velocity down, but it's not exactly the biggest brand. Downgrading to Velocity with all that momentum would kind of destroy the point. You know what I mean? And then getting in the... TTT is already feuding with Raphael and Eli. We don't need a 4-way match. Alright, and I know Eli isn't in the main event, but still, we don't need a triple threat or a 4-way match with that kind of rivalry. So alright, well, Kai does not have a WrestleMania opponent. Kai versus Jack, that's a bad WrestleMania match, let's be honest. We've already seen it. We already know what happened. Jack doesn't have that kind of credibility right now. So, who to throw in there? Who just won the Rumble match? The Mysterious one. So naturally, Paul Mysterious challenges Kai at WrestleMania. Booking can be so simple sometimes. Booking can be very simple. Also, I forgot to mention this with the TTT thing when he was overpushed. I think even though he was overpushed in an unnatural way, almost like a Roman Reigns way, I kind of got lucky because, one, of his reputation in the stream, and two, because of his rebuilt character in year 2. This character right here. After he got injured, he came back, like, looking like this. I think I got lucky. Because I don't know. Because I noticed at first you were not excited for his return, and I was like, well, shoot, I wonder why. Now, kind of looking back on it, I understand, because I'm just kind of like, well, he was overpushed, and, you know, his return was expected at some point, maybe not at that moment, but it was expected. And it was like, well, you know, he kind of lost and just got, like, injured, he, you know, was overpushed. But I think because his character is so intriguing, and I was able to build him up the correct way this time, his character is actually good. He's the good, you know, WrestleMania main event worthy, finally, you know what I mean? So I think that's pretty good. I think the development from year 1 to year 2 struggled a little bit, but I think I was able to kind of rebuild some of the people that didn't have good reputations in year 1. Like even Raphael, for example, even though he was the Intercontinental Champion for a little bit, he didn't have a ton of reputation. I think turning him heel, making him crazy, aligning himself with Elok for a short time, built him up enough for him to be a main event star as well, because, let's be honest, I mean, the same thing goes for, like, who else was kind of mistreated in year 1? I don't even know. I gotta go through a couple. Like, there wasn't a ton of people who were mistreated. Like, Kagetsu. Jesus, dude. Like, at the time, I wanted to do big things with Kagetsu, but I just didn't know how at first. So, Kagetsu was kind of thrown near the mid-card, kind of every now and then facing someone like Madison Ivy. Did have the WrestleMania, but didn't win. You know, and I was like, well, I kind of should have made her win, but she didn't have that much momentum behind her, so it didn't make sense. So I was like, okay, so how can I make Kagetsu a star without A, making it look overbooked, B, without forcing it, and C, making her actually look strong? Well, don't put her right back in a rivalry with Madison Ivy. Kind of drift away for a little bit. Let her do her own thing. Put Yumiko Lee over, still making Kagetsu look strong because of what she was able to do before. So Yumiko beat Kagetsu, put her over. And then transitioned into the next rivalry.
I think you did well with Kagtsu.
I saw that before it said it. Kagtetsu. I like that. Yeah, Kagetsu's pretty well booked. She's very well booked. Attacking the Archangel after the match, going on to feud with the Archangel, and beating her with no doubt the right decision. Because what would have happened to Kagetsu if she had lost at King of the Ring? It would have already lived out its day. Having a fourth match with the Archangel at Elimination Chamber would have taken away from how special it felt. I think 3 is the limit you should go, dude. Yeah, I think 3 is the limit you should go for big rivalries. Like for Thady and Nevaeh, I do get the feeling that it's being stretched out a little too much. But I do have something in store, so don't worry. But at the moment, you know what I mean. But yeah, with Kagetsu, I think it was perfect. Making her beat Archangel 3rd time to charm. Lost at Hell in a Cell. Didn't even lose at Hell in a Cell. It was Madison Ivy interfering in that match that made everybody angry. Which, you know, oh well. Then the Royal Rumble, almost beat her, climbed out of the cage, blah, blah, blah. But then finally did it at King of the Ring. Now, I know that...
MOG chart decreasing.
Yeah, I'll get to Yumiko in a second. Keely... Even though she did get interfered, I don't think it made too much of a difference because even though she did hit a butterfly cutter on the Archangel, let's be honest, even if she didn't do that, just hit a regular move, if Kagetsu had come in and hit that Abitsu drop, it still would have pinned the Archangel. It doesn't matter about the extra butterfly cutter. She still would have pinned the Archangel. Like, Kane, are you good, bro? Paul's like, dude, what are you doing? But yeah, I just dropped everything. Oh my goodness. I want to break my mouth. I just dropped my mouth, dude. Jesus. Yeah, for Keely, I don't think her getting involved was a bad thing because she does have ties with Kagetsu, so it made sense as a plan B. Got rid of Madison Ivy, which gave the fan... Yeah, it put Keely over a little bit more, which is good. That wasn't really my goal. I didn't really want to get Keely over that much, but it was the only thing that made sense. So I was kind of like, well, I could put Flutter in the situation, which I think I don't want to make... The reason I didn't do that is because I don't want Flutter to be overexposed. Because overexposure can be bad too. You know what I mean? So I didn't put Flutter there because I didn't want to risk the overexposure. Because Flutter, you have to be very careful with her character because it's the #1 favorite right now. And I ain't trying to ruin it. So, But anyway, yeah, for Kagetsu, I think beating the Archangel makes sense. And then now, finally looking to get some closure on Madison Ivy, because even though she beat the Archangel, Madison had still gotten the better of her all the way. She never beat Madison, then beat Madison clean to retain the title. And now at this moment, Kagetsu's legit. You can see it. Kagetsu is legit. And there's no going back from it. You know what I mean? She beat the Archangel, she beat Madison. Got closure both sides. And she doesn't really have any open rivalry that needs to be finished. She kind of did everything she needed to do, so now she just got the Intercontinental Championship to worry about. And now the question is, for the next step, now that she beat Madison, and even though the Archangel did get her rematch, it also put Kagetsu over a little bit more by having her beat her again. And while yes, it was by roll-up, she kicked out of the tombstone, so that kind of makes up for it. And she still beat her regardless. Like, it's not that roll-ups are dirty, but I do consider them cop-out at some point. And I still want the Archangel to look strong. I'm not trying to completely bury the Archangel, you know what I mean? I still want the Archangel to look strong, while Kagetsu looks stronger, you know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm going for. And that can be hard to pull off, but I think I'm doing it the right way. Well, now the next question is, after Kagetsu beat the Archangel again at Elimination Chamber, got rid of Madison, what's the next step? Because she's got WrestleMania coming up, so what is the WrestleMania match? You could bring in someone special, but I don't think that would really be good for Kagetsu. Like, bring back Alita, or bring in Stratus or whatever, and, you know, I just don't see that working for Kagetsu. I really don't. It worked for Mel with Lita, but I don't think it's going to work with Kagetsu. Kagetsu herself is already pretty much a legend, so I kind of had to, you know.
Hopefully not Archangel again, she is over with.
It's not Archangel. I can tell you it's not Archangel. I already have it booked and recorded. And I have a way to make this match more interesting, but I won't get into that because, you know, it hasn't happened yet, so. But yeah, Kagetsu is a very good example. Now, Yumiko Lee, I will say this, I'm not going to release Yumiko. I'm never going to release Yumiko. That would be stupid. That'd be really stupid. I just have not found a way to book Yumiko yet, and I do, don't worry, I do, just not recently. Because basically the thing is, in year one, I did want her to start off strong, and she did beat June. June has to win that rivalry, you know what I mean? Because June was supposed to be one of the bigger stars, and she is. Yumiko Lee, though, well, she didn't have too many memorable things in year one. I still think she put on a pretty good performance. She was able to get June over, which is good, and she still remained a little bit of a reputation. Not as good as, like, you know, Draven or whatever. But then in year two, she beat Kagetsu. That was the biggest thing she did in year two. I think that's a good first step, because I haven't found ways to book Yumiko into rivalries. I do, again. But at the moment, I just could not find ways to put Yumiko in rivalries. So I felt bad about it, because I wanted to. I like Yumiko's character. I like Yumiko. So I'm just like, alright, well, I want to stick her in some place, but I just don't know where. So I kind of put her in that side rival with Kagetsu, got her over, to at least give her some credibility going forward when I do find something for Yumiko. And of course, the Yumiko ult, which is already credibility, because you know, Yumiko ult is with Paul ult, so that's already pretty good credibility, if you ask me. But yeah, for Yumiko, there's not much to say other than it's a work in progress, and I don't plan to give it up either. I plan to make that work in progress go through. But yeah, there's some people on here that definitely need some work. Like, I think Adrian being one of the biggest ones, because while Adrian's character he's not a comedic relief character, but he's like, I don't know how to, he's not comedic relief, but he's like, just, what's the word that I'm looking for? The one, kind of like Austin Theory, whatever word I'm looking for. He's like Theory, but credible and more likable. Because Theory is just, oh god, dude. Anyway, we already spoke about the Money in the Bank thing. We already spoke about the similarities, but I think Adrian needs some work. That's why, as you can see here, Adrian is gonna get some work. I think Angelica is also another good example of somebody who had a lot of character development, because Angelica went from being just an annoying, obnoxious person that you just wanted to see lose. And that's how I got Flutter over, obviously. You thought. He's just very obnoxious and it's like, oh my god, can this person just... It was the bad kind of obnoxious. Not the heel obnoxious, like, oh, I don't like this person because they're, you know, oh, they're... It was like, oh my god, get off the screen obnoxious. That's how bad Angelica's heat was. And to be able to turn Angelica into a full faith and have people like her, it's crazy because I didn't expect that to happen. Like, honestly, when I was turning Angelica faith, I was like, how do I do this? Because she did not have a good reputation at all. But... luckily, that's why... That's the main reason why I brought Ronda Rousey back, by the way. I wanted to turn Angelica Faith. And then, of course, she tied up loose ends with Flutter, which also helped. You know, Ronda Rousey went and challenged Nevaeh, who Angelica was already trying to challenge. So it kind of didn't mesh well, and eventually they had their own rivalry. People didn't like Ronda Rousey. I don't know why you would. Ronda Rousey put Angelica over, and that is how she turned Faith. She turned Faith the moment that music hit. At Takeover, what was it, Stomping Grounds? Whatever pay-per-view she faced Ronda Rousey, the moment that music hit, that is when Angelica turned Faith.
LETSS play a game.
Play a game? Alright, one second, hold on. I gotta finish this. Wait. Wait a minute. Actually, I don't have anything else to say. Other than Angelica the Faith now she's going to rival with Mel at the Faith. Woohoo! Alright, go ahead. What's your game? What's your game? What are they gonna do? Why am I sitting here? What's happening? Oh yeah, I gotta change Commander Amanda's entrance. Since it now belongs to Kane and Damien. And luckily Commander Adid could be a good replacement. I'm about to test it out. If not, then I'll find something else. But that is what I was gonna test. I just, you know.
You have to pick one person from each letter.
Like my favorite person from each letter? You talking about like my favorite people? Cause if so, that's easy. I got this all the way. Or you're just talking like, I don't know, come on, load faster. Oh, if I have to make, like how Brandon does it. Okay, I've seen those videos. Okay, I can do that. One second, where is Commander the, there we go. How does it look? Does Commander these work? Actually, what are his Tron? I might give it a Tron as well. Commander Adib. Oh, it looked good on Amanda.
Like BDE.
I got you. Oh, this worked. Yeah, this is much better. We're gonna do Commander Adib. It fits the character rather than the Welcome to the Wasteland one. Okay, what are the Trons look like? Perfect. Wait, not perfect. Do I like the gold? I don't know if I like the gold, actually. Never mind. That was not it. Change it back to Timothy Thatcher. That's fine. We'll just go with that. I can update the Trons another time if I need to. Hey, at least Commander Aziz looked good. At least we got the entrance motion down, which is probably one of the most important parts of a character. That is not what I meant to click. Okay, there we go. Alright, so... picking one person.
Is giving hints of rich.
Yeah, no, man, that's not Amanda's gimmick. We gotta get it out of here. We gotta get that out of here. Oh, who talked in PTW? Hold up, I see a message. Is it mod log? It's usually always mod. Oh no, it's the general. Who did it? Oh, dude, never mind. I have news. Okay, the one person from each letter. Okay, A is gonna be really hard. The three that I think of immediately are Adrian, Lee, Angelica, and Archangel. I think Archangel, since he's more of a supernatural character, more focused on blood type Z and crap, I don't think Archangel can be much outside of that. So I think Archangel, I'm gonna get out of here. We can find better healed. Archangel's more of lore character, I guess. But anyway, the pick between Adrian and Angelica, this is actually a pretty hard decision. I like both of them a lot. Let me evaluate it because Angelica is a faith who had a good move that had honestly a better personality now. He got good theme. She got like one of the best themes in my opinion. Good gear, good entrance, likable. Adrian can, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go with, cause Adrian is flexible. He can be light, he can be hated, he can be heel, he can be faith, he can do anything Adrian does. I mean, like, sorry, he can make almost anything work, is what I was trying to say. So this is actually a really hard decision. I think I'm gonna go with Adrian, because I think we can find other people like Angelica. Like, Angelica's unique, but I think Adrian is more unique. So we're gonna go with Adrian. For the letter B, Bond easily. Letter C. Ooh, this is actually kind of hard. There's not many. Kane and Damien would need to be a tag team. Actually, I might do that. I think I'm gonna take Kane and Damien as the tag team. Cause Charlie Wood, you know, Conor McGregor, just random. Cole can be a tag team as well, but I'm more interested in Kane and Damien. Commander Amanda, she's not bad. Just, you know, Okay, letter E. This is actually a pretty difficult one. I don't think Ultimo. I pass on that. Between Elok and Echo, I would... Oh, because Echo is a heel, but he can turn face if I ever decide to do that. Like, there's definitely the potential to do that. Because he's kind of likable, just in a way. I don't know. He's got a good move there. I think that's why he's likable. Elok, on the other hand, I'm going to go with Elok, because I think he's super unique. And we gotta have those unique people on the roster. Not that Echo isn't unique, I just think Elok is more unique. Flutter, I mean, literally the only F. And I would have picked Flutter anyway, no matter who it was. So, Flutter, obviously. Gracie, obviously. Myself, obviously. Okay, well, we're just... Alright. Letter J. Jack Maverick, probably not. Janet George, nah. Jay Rowland, Jessica. June, I think, would be the best one to go with. We need that heel, that kind of obnoxious heel, but not obnoxious as in the form of get off my screen, just obnoxious like, oh, I don't like this person. Kagetsu, Kai, oh no. Okay, I'm gonna take these three off. Kira's okay. Doesn't have much work as the people above, neither does Killshot or Kyle. Keely Jidoshi, I'm gonna take Kat and Carly off just because they still need development to be, you know, super likable. They're likable, not Carly. Kat's likable, but just not to the extent of like anybody like Kai, Flutter, or Gracie though. Kaeva Spark, no. Kai, Keely, I think I'm gonna take Keely off. Kagetsu and Kai. Oh god. Oh, you're gonna make me choose between them? Oh no. This is such a hard choice. Oh god. Who do I go with? This has gotta be the hardest one. I'm gonna come back to this, honestly. That is extremely hard. L, Logan, obviously. Only L. They're okay. Letter M, not MJ. Ooh, this one's actually kind of hard too. Not Matthew. Not Madison. I don't know. Probably not, because she doesn't have much of a character at the moment. She does, and she has good development. Just not right now. So for that reason alone, not Madison. Not Marco. She's in the same realm as the Archangel. Max Martin, I don't think I want to bring Insanity in, so we're going to take Max Martin off. We can find a different Velocity champion. Mayu Iwatani is more of a legend, so you could bring Mayu in at any point for like a special appearance, so not Mayu. Mateo, oh, he's the only one left. Or no, Mateo or Mel. Mateo is more likable. Mateo makes more sense. Of course, you know, you'd want unlikable characters, but I think Mateo's a good character. I'll pick Mateo. Letter N, not Nyla, not Noah. Well, since June is on the roster, I feel like I naturally have to take Nancy, but like, there's Nevaeh as well. I haven't been able to see enough of Nighthawk yet. I'm made on him. For now. Nancy could be good with June. They could be a tag team. They could be rivaled, like we're doing now. But then there's Nevaeh, who's that super strong person that's kind of like a heel, but can be a face as well, depending on the way they're booked. Because their personality can be likable or hated depending on who they're facing. It's like, you like Nevaeh a lot, but you like Sadie more. And the moment that Sadie stepped in the ring with Nevaeh, you didn't like Nevaeh. But that also is, you know, because she kind of cheated in a way. So yeah, other than that though, this is a really hard choice. I think overall, I'm going to have to go with Nevaeh just because of the fact that Nancy is like June, and we already have June. And I want unique people, not that Nancy isn't unique again, but I would pick June over Nancy, so I'm going to pick Nevaeh. Letter O, not Oni, that, you know, for obvious reason. Omen or Outlaw, I don't know. They're kind of 50-50 for me, both of them. Outlaw is kind of like a heel in a way, but he also can be a face. He's like a mid. He's like 50. He's kind of like both. It's kind of hard to tell. Omen, I feel like Omen would be really hard to book because she's like a zombie, so we're gonna go with Outlaw. Letter P, gotta go with Paul, obviously. No, never mind. Let's go with Pitt now, then. Yeah, Paul, obviously. Letter R. We got a couple. Not the Jesus, the referee. Oh, I think I know who I'm picking. Not Rachel Stone. Rachel's fine, but yeah. Robbie, not Ronan. I'm sorry, Dad. Raphael, Rahul. It's between Yokozu and Raphael, but I think because Yokozu's so likable, you have to pick Yokozu. So yeah, Yokozu. Letter S. Wow, there's a lot of S. Including her, because she's only used for Kira the tire, possibly. Not too Jenny, sorry, Mother.
Since you don't have Q, then you get a freebie. So you can have both Kai and Kajitsu.
Let's go. I picked that. Kai and Kagetsu. I will take that any day. Wait, why are there so many S's? Oh no, I like a lot of these. I like Sadie Blood. Sammy can go, Sean and Travis, but we need another tag team. Which kind of we'll choose. I don't know, dude. Okay. We already have like a heel. They can be face or heel. Alright, let's see. Not Sophie Bryant, not Sweet Diddy, not the Daily, not the GM for obvious reasons. It's the GM. Not Shannon Rhodes just because I haven't seen enough. Not Xavier. Not Scott Hunter. So we either pick a tag team here or we pick Sadie Blood, which is a really hard choice. I'm gonna come back to that as well. T. Oh my god, look at all the freebies I get. I think that's too many freebies. I don't know about that one. We're gonna go with Travis Carter, and we're gonna pick Sean Carter here. So we're gonna have that tag team. My freebie is gonna be Sadie Blood. My next freebie, I don't know. Next freebie is gonna be TCT. How many more do I get? I get one more. My last freebie will be... Who is a good person to take in? Somebody that you would kind of need. What? Oh, Angelica. I'll take Angelica at the other freebie because I had struggled with that. Okay, letter Y. Literally just Yumiko. Literally Zoe. There you go. Only one person because we ain't picking Zoo. I'll tell you that. Okay, cool. Honestly, the roster would be pretty decent. I'm not sure which is which, but I do know for a fact that it would be an interesting way to book the roster with two tag teams. I think a good mix of heel and face, a good mix of men and women. So I think, you know what? I think we do good here. I think we do good. I think I give myself a 4 out of 5. I'll give myself a 4 out of 5 on that one. 100%. Oh, you know, I gotta change Amanda's victory as well. Don't mind me. Commander Amanda, you should not have this. Wait, did Damien just say wait, did I just say the fabulous did I not change Damien victory yet? I think I forgot. Wait, no, that's the baby, never mind. Wait, why is the baby on my roster? Sorry, sometimes I don't know what to think. Amanda! Commander Aziz!
Here is your winner, Amanda!
Did good? I think so. Oh yeah. There you go.
Here is your winner,
Good.
Amanda! Here is your winner,
Done.
Amanda!
Shut up, I know who the winner is. It's Amanda. Oh yeah, it was the baby. The baby. For the baby, God, I don't even know what's gonna. Dude, I already had the baby booked. Don't ask how I do it. Just wait for year 3, man. Good God.
Commander Amanda.
Commander Amanda. I wish they had Commander. I don't know why they don't have a Commander. That's weird. Maybe they added it. Wait, let me go look. They might have added a Commander to the voice thing. Who knows? Hold on. While it loads, give me 1 second. I gotta throw something at the dog. I mean, at the wall. What? Okay, we back. Right, so what I was gonna say before, I remember earlier I was talking about
Mysterious Enterprises is filled with powerhouses.
basically it's just a powerhouse. It's just a powerhouse central. Not good for anybody else on the roster. Their commander? Nope. No commander. I thought I would check. There's no commander though. Disappointing. He looks like a... From the back, it's like... oh my god. His name, her name, their name is... What the fuck? That was my... What the... Oh, never mind. I thought I messed up. That was my first impression. I was like, oh, well then. That's interesting. Anyway, so what I was gonna say earlier about the old people. There's a lot of old people on the roster that I like, and I wish I could bring back, but they just don't make sense to bring back. Ha ha ha, Lamau. Like, if I look at a couple of them, I liked, I gotta go to the old people side. Let's wait a minute. I guess one of them was, I mean, I didn't necessarily like this person, but Una Suseki is one of them. Una was like a, I don't know. She was in that expansion with Janet George and Yumiko and Madison and all that, but I just didn't really know how to book Una, so I was just kind of like, well, Una was gonna have a rivalry in year 3 actually, a pretty decent rivalry, but I didn't. The GM is Stephanie, obviously. Wait, have you still? Never mind. Okay, yeah. What? Right. And then who else did I like? Well, there wasn't like a ton of people that I like, but there was a few that I wish I didn't get rid of, or wish I didn't have to get rid of, because I didn't have to. But Michaela White wasn't bad. She's basically the same as what Shannon Rose is. So Shannon Rose is not a reincarnation, but she's like a better version of Michaela White. Because Michaela had the same theme and the same entrance and all that good stuff, but...
You can do movies at End Gears while talking cause I enjoy THR talking sessions and I get a lot of behind the scenes and explanations for Boo.
I think that's good, because... Like, yeah, it does break the fourth wall, but I mean, we've been breaking the fourth wall since day one, man.
But her body shape is giving EMI.
But her body shape is giving Emmy. I mean, I literally cannot say who it is. So, you know what I mean.
But her neck her broken so.
I mean, yeah, the neck broken. Basically, it's basically Big E, but like 5 times worse the injury. Whatever it be, whatever it be, as long as it's not turned 90, as long as it's not turned 180 degrees around, you're probably, well, not that you're gonna be fine, but you won't be dead at least. as long as your head isn't backward. But who was I talking about next? I mean, it's not like a ton of people on the roster that I with. Like, again, John, Jimmy was okay. Jimmy was, you know, I didn't mind Jimmy. Just didn't know what to do with him really. He had a good move that. Ethan Hamilton, he was more of a meme character, honestly. Emily wasn't bad, it's just all the crap happened. Like, the character itself I really did like, but at the time, it was just kind of like, well, I don't think it's really right to keep her on the roster, so, bloop. Bye-bye. And then, I don't really know if there's like, oh my god, Cyanide, dude. I don't even, what do I say about Cyanide? Like, I not necessarily like... Bro, he was such a meme. People hated him and liked him. And it switched all the time. Like, if you remember Cyanide, he was the raccoon guy. Dude, it was... what even, dude? I don't even, like... That was crazy. Cole Price, whatever. Cole Penny, literally right here, but he's different. You know how it be. Yeah, we already talked about Cam, Brenda as well. Azra Cohen... I liked his character. He's basically like what Noah Johnson is, but a little more original. I didn't like Ad's character, but again, it's the same situation as Emily. It was just kind of like, well, don't really like this guy. So it was enough. It like I know it's kind of contradicting what I said earlier about how we want to separate the people from their characters, but there's kind of a line. There is a line. There's a fine line of where it's kind of split, you know what I mean? There's a line between acceptable and not acceptable. Of course, that's all future stuff, though. Okay, with Aiden or Squirt or whatever, his character wasn't really that good to begin with, so I don't miss that, and I don't think I will because I didn't really like his character, but You know, Anika as well didn't have a bad character. Anika is like basically Zoe. Like if Anika was still around, she would be in Zoe's position right now. Like literally, what's happening to Zoe right now would be Anika. That's what it would be like. You know what I mean? But again, same thing. Attack and Emily and Squirt gotta go.
You can't separate me from my character cause we are both evil BXDCH.
You can't separate me from my character because we are both evil. Oh, I know. That's for sure. I'm aware. But like, there is a question that a couple people have asked, not in the chat, a couple people have asked me in DMs if I'm ever going to bring at least one of those 4 people back. And I've always said I don't know because I'm always open to bringing one of them back under the circumstances of like acceptability to where like I wouldn't bring them back as they were. Like I wouldn't just say, oh my god, Anika Racha's back. That's crazy. Like if I would ever bring Anika back, it would be like a change. He did at one point. This was a while ago though. It wasn't just TCT. Like it doesn't matter. I can point out names. I can say them if I want, but I don't want to mostly because I forget because it was a while ago. But anyway.
And no, you are never breaking them back.
I'm never bringing them. I could if I wanted to. I genuinely could, but I would not bring. I wouldn't bring them back if I was like, if I didn't like the character enough, as number 1, and number 2, I wouldn't bring them back as they were before. You know what I mean? I wouldn't bring them back as they were before.
They were useless.
Well, I mean, they weren't useless. Azek was the Intercontinental Champion for a while before he died to Mantis. Anika was in a pretty big rivalry. Well, I don't even bring up score. Emily was, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. They weren't useless. It's just, you know, stuff happened and you got to move on. But if I was to ever bring one of those 3 back, I would have to do it to the fact, or I would have to do it to where they're different enough, but they also like for example, if I were to bring Azek back, that's a pretty good example. If I were to bring him back, I would change his name, but he would look similar. Right, he would have a similar look. He would have a name change. His character could be the same, but just a little bit different. The same theme, probably.
I think Noah took his Rick's place. They remind Emmy of each other.
They did. That's exactly what happened. And I also could just take over the place as well. That's exactly what happened. Except I think I would have treated Advik a little better, because I just don't see as much interest in Noah as I did in Advik at the time. But yeah, like I said, I wouldn't call them useless, because I still respect the 3 of them as a character. As a person, no way. I don't like any of them as a person. But as a character, I personally have to respect them. You know what I mean? It's just how I work. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, if I like the character, I'm bound to just like them, no matter who the person is.
Well, I don't.
I know you don't. It's just how I am. But yeah. But like for Azek, I would be changing his name. I'm not gonna bring him back. I don't think. I probably won't. I haven't had plans to. But if I was to, name change, he would look similar, he would have a similar theme, and it would just, you know, it would be somewhat. Because I never liked the character Q the old booth. Adric? Yeah. Wait, are you talking about Adric? Yeah, well, no, shit, dude, I'm literally talking about Adric right now. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Adric, I think that's the time where all of us were kind of taking what he did a little too personally. And that kind of ties in because we all grew as people. Like, who we are today.
I booed all of them.
No, you did not. You cheered for Emily and Anika. You didn't boo them. Not even at the Money in the Bank, you didn't boo them. You booed Adric though. I know you did. I thought, and I agreed with you. But like that kind of takes into consideration before the way, like what we were saying earlier, is that. But before back in early year 1,
those 2 are different.
Oh, they're different, yeah. I like their characters. It's just, you know, like I said before, things happen, so you can't exactly keep them around in times like that. Like, if I was to keep those 2 around, I mean, maybe we could have gone through with it, but I didn't see the appeal of it, and they would have just been booed anyway. So I was like, well, why would I keep them? I'm just going to get rid of them. They don't deserve to be on the roster, unless they get a name change or whatever, but God Christ, I don't know. But, that didn't happen, obviously, because here we are today. But here's the thing. With, wait, what was I saying? I was saying something about Adric, wasn't I? Wait, what was I saying? Dude, I got off topic.
And our character is kinda like Cat ANF fam.
Wait, did you say? Wait, hold up. And, wait, why? Wait, is my laptop frozen? Wait, is the stream frozen or is my laptop frozen? I think my laptop's frozen. Yeah, my laptop. I thought my
Dead people GRWO.
I think my laptop. Wait, okay, my laptop is lagging. That's what happened. Wait, what was just said? It's not even popping up. Wait, what? Wait, what did you just say? It isn't popping up. Wait, am I tripping? Oh, you said people. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. And their character kind of like Kat and Carly Fam. What? No, not even. Not even close. Kat is like. Okay, here's a comparison for Kat, but she's kind of like a comparison to Year One Gracie. Not as likable, by the way. Nowhere near as likable, but I can compare it to Year One Gracie because in the past she almost went down. I did not have a single plan in mind to have Kat win the Rumble. That was never going to be a plan.
Maybe the attire reminds Emmy of old fam.
Old Carly Fam wore the black pants. They were kind of ripped. Old Carly Fam is the attire right here. Right here, that's the attire. It's just that she had different hair back then. That's the only thing. But now, Kat is like not a watered down Gracie because that's just volatile. You can't do somebody like that.
With black sweater and zebra pants.
Oh, you're talking. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, the old attires were not good, dude. They were not good. I actually really liked Anika's character. I will reveal something. I was gonna make Anika probably a Takeover Women's Champion at some point, and yes, I probably could have been called biased, but look, man, I don't know. Actually, no, because she went to Chaos, so never mind. I don't know. I was gonna make her some sort of champion. I know that. I just don't know what champion it was, because I forgot she went to Chaos. But anyway, well, she was gonna go to Chaos, but that got switched to Zoe. But anyway. But yeah, Kat and Gracie, there are some similarities, but
Boy,
Kat...
don't let Emmy cut your white neck.
What do you mean? I was agreeing with you. I mean, at the time, we didn't hate Anika, you know what I mean? And I mean, I can't say, look, here's the thing. And I don't hate, let me finish what I'm saying before you make a comment. I don't hate Tak, I don't hate Anika, I don't hate Emily, I don't hate Squirt. I don't hate them. I don't like them, but I don't hate them. I can't really hate somebody. Like, it's just not my... I personally just can't. You know what I mean? It's just me. Personally, I just... It's hard for me to hate somebody. I don't forgive them, and I don't like them, but I don't hate them for what they did. I don't agree with what they did. I think what Squirt did was very, obnoxious and bad. I don't think Squirt is a good person, but I don't hate him. He was funny at times. I will agree with that. At least to me, he was funny. To a lot of people, he was funny. He had some good moments, but overall, not so much. The same thing goes for Anika. She was funny at a lot of points. She was, a cornerstone, you could say. Did some bad things, but I don't hate Anika. It is what it is. Same goes for Emily. It was basically the same position as Anika. She was funny. She was a cornerstone, but bad stuff happened. I don't hate Emily. I mean, like, for most of the people, maybe besides Squirt, Tak is kind of 50-50. For those people, they changed. We probably wouldn't be where we are now if it wasn't for them. And that can be spoken in a good or bad way, depending on which way you want to look at it. And, like, Salty probably never would have closed down if it wasn't for those two. But Salty was already in a pretty toxic state. So it kind of helped in a way to rush it, maybe? And we never would have had the PCW servers active. PCW might not have been as big of a thing as it is today. While there's not many people watching, it's getting bigger, and it still is growing. So, who knows, man? Everything happens for a reason. But yeah, I don't hate any of them. I don't like them. As characters, I like some of them, but that is just my standpoint. That is how I feel. You can feel any way you want, but that is just me personally. And yeah, what I was saying earlier about I mean, we all grew with people, we all, like, I remember both you and I, and TCT2 and Marco, we were all incredibly dry. Like, back in 2017, early 2018, I was dry. You couldn't talk to me, because I was the worst at conversation. So with TCT and Marco, and so were you. We all were the most dry people you could come across on Discord, but we all grew. We all, we got older. We evolved with everybody else around us, People helped us get better.
What did the world do to deserve your niceness?
Well, I mean, I don't consider myself being nice. I just, it's just my standpoint on it. You know what I mean? It's like the person that I am now is probably mostly because of Anika for the most part. Because the person that I was before, I was very quiet Because if you remember, I barely talked and thought to you. Because I was mostly off of Discord because I was taking a break. A long break. But I was mostly off of Discord. I had talked every once in a while, and I mostly lurked. I was kind of online, but I was mostly appearing offline, just kind of watching all the conversations. I was kind of like, this is interesting. And at times I did consider butting in, but I was just kind of like, well, I don't want to call it a disturbance. That's the kind of person I was. I was scared that I'd call it a disturbance. And that was kind of stupid. I was too shy. I was too just introverted or whatever. I never would have been able to do the streams I am doing today. I know I did do streams, but I sounded depressed half the time. I wasn't, but I sounded like it. But Anika helped me grow as a person. It made me more confident. It made me just better in general. And while, again, I don't like Anika, it is what it is. It helped me be better. The same goes for Emily. She helped me get better. She helped me become more confident. Same with TCT and Paul. Y'all helped me become more confident. And that just made me who I am today. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Sometimes you have to go through some rough patches to get to the good part. You know what I mean? It can't always be happiness. You know, you can't always hold on to grudges. Because something I learned personally, because I used to hold on to grudges, the more grudges that you hold on to and the more you hate people because of past actions, despite even if you haven't cleared things up,
I helped you to stand up for yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like all the little things. People help me with little things. You help me stand up for myself. Yeah. I was not good at that. No, I wasn't.
Because I remember you were really not good at that.
If anybody had called me out, I would just be like, yeah, I know. I was like Peter, bro. I would just be like, yeah, I know, I'm stupid. Sorry. It was extremely annoying. But like you said, you helped me get better at that. TCT made me funnier. So did Emily and Anika. They all made me funnier, I guess. And I wouldn't say TCT helped my confidence. Marco definitely. I think Marco is a pretty big example because he's been my friend since 2016. I believe 2016. So 6 years he's been my friend. And we basically hung out a lot over 6 years. And you know, there's a lot of people, good or bad, that have helped us become who we are today. You know what I mean? I think Emily and TCT were the ones that helped you break out of that dry state you were in, which wasn't a bad thing. Everybody goes through that phase. I'm not being mean. I'm just saying, everybody goes through that. They were the ones to help you break out of that. They were the ones that helped you kind of fit in with everybody. I guess they made you more. I can't speak for you, but I'm just off of my perception, made you more confident. At least from what I see. You know what I mean? They did the same for me. So it's like, you have to respect the people. Like, I'm not saying you have to respect them for what they did, but respect them for the good things that they did. You can't just look at the bad in people. You have to look at the good things they did too. Like, we're not talking about Hitler, because, okay, that got off the rails, but ignore that. I don't know where that came from. But like, for Chris, for example, Chris is not one of those people because he didn't bring anything good to the server. You know what I mean? He was just, every time Chris came to the server, he brought the mood down. He lied. He did all of that crap, and it was extremely annoying. So for Chris, you can't say the same thing because Chris didn't do anything to help. He was just annoying. So you can't really throw Chris in that conversation. While I do not hate him for faking cancer, I do feel like that was horrible. I don't know why anybody would ever do that, but I don't hate him for it because you do stupid things as a person, right? You can do stupid things. You can do things that you look back on years ago and you'd be like, why did I do that? I'm so stupid. I've done things like that before. Heck, I mean, I remember back in, like, I want to say 5th grade or whatever, I went and I punched a kid like really hard in the side of the head. I didn't knock him out, but they were bleeding, and it cost me in-school suspension for like a week. And I look back at it, I'm like, dude, why did I punch? What am I doing? Like, why did I do that? And I know I was younger, but like, you do a lot of stupid stuff as a kid. And I remember also, like, even recently, like 13, 14 years old, 15 even, I was super toxic. Like, I was not a good person. I was a sore loser. I hated losing. If I lost, I would try to make an excuse, be like, well, that's not fair. He was hacking. I was that kind of person. I was super toxic. And I look back now at who I am now. I'm like, dude, why was I so toxic? I was so stupid. Why did I do that? That was so stupid. And I'm sure the same thing goes for other people. Like TCT, I'm sure he has things that he, regrets doing. But I think if it isn't bad enough,
I hate
that
losing.
You can forgive it and move on from it. Yeah. I mean, we all hate losing. It's in our nature. But I think it's the thing that separates when people take out their anger from losing compared to people who compress it. I think it's the difference. Because, I mean, I don't like losing either. But if I lose fair and square, I'll probably respect my opponent. Unless I'm having a really bad day. You know? There's times where I've lost recently and I've been very angry. I'll be like, dude, I'm so bad at this. And I've like... I mean, I recently broke a pair of headphones because I lost something. So, you know. That's character growth. But, yeah, I feel like you have to forgive people. No matter how bad what they did, you have to forgive them at some point.
I will shatter someone's self-esteem if I lose.
You did that to Logan and Bruce and Jay Rowland, dude. Like, those poor guys got buried by you. Like, not buried, but they got buried by words. You were just like, you're bad, I hate you. I was like, my God. Yo, homie. But yeah, I don't like holding on to grudges. Like there's something people like TCT in the past. I know you know that, and I don't necessarily. I'll bring it up because TCT isn't like this anymore. Where he was very. If TCT wanted this back, don't take offense. I'm talking about the past. I made fun of myself too. TCT was very attention seeky, and he was very desperate to have someone to like him. You know what I mean? In that way. Which he did to try to do with Zoe when I was with Zoe a while back. He tried to do that, and I was just kind of like, I felt betrayed. But TCT, even him looking back at it, he knows that was stupid. He knows he shouldn't have done that, and he personally apologized to me for it because he's grown as a person. I'm not gonna hate him for doing that because he's grown. He knows it was stupid. He knows he shouldn't have done it, and I know he knows that. He knows that I know that. So there's like a mutual understanding that it's okay. It was in the past. It was something stupid. He's not the same person as he was at that time. And that's why I don't hold grudges. It's because people change, and I know they do. That doesn't go for the same for people who commit serious crimes. That's a whole different story. But we're talking small things, like small internal conflicts or external conflicts, whatever. Drama, if you will. That's the main thing. You know what I mean? Like, there's plenty of people on this roster. Like, if you remember Gracie a while back, got her name changed because I think the original Gracie just left or something, or had some controversy and left. And then we tried changing her name to... Oh my God, what was her name? It was Lily... No, it wasn't Lily. That was Lily Winters. It was like... Oh my God, what was it? It was, it started with an L. Well, whatever it was, she got her name changed for a small amount of time, and I'm like, this doesn't work. And then we changed it back, because we all decided, you know what? It's okay. We're going to keep this. That's how I don't consider this Gracie the same Gracie in the PCW server, just because they're nothing alike. I forget that they're the same person. Honestly, I do. That's how I see it. But seriously, I try to remember what the name was. It was like, it wasn't L, was it? Was it L? Lily Royce, that's what it was. Lily Royce. That's what it was. Because I remember I was watching the entrance videos, or not the entrance video, I was watching old clips of some of the streams, and I was like, oh my God, Lily Royce. So, yeah, that was a funny situation. Even though Gracie's here now, but you know what I mean. But that is my whole take on any of the situations. Like, the whole thing that happened, God, I don't even know when it was. Was it earlier this year? No, earlier last year? I think it was. The whole Emily thing. Was it earlier last year? It was sometime last year. The thing I will say about that is I look back on it, and obviously I'm not fond of it. I don't know why I would be. I mean, how can you be fond of, like, that? Well, it's kind of like, why would somebody go off and say that? Why would somebody do that? Why would somebody even... But that's why I don't like Emily. It's because she started the whole thing and tried to throw me under the bus. For what reason? I don't know. And I don't want to know. I frankly, I never want to know. It's something that I don't need the information for. But I look back on it, and I go, it's in the past. She probably made some stupid decision. I can't hate her for it. Personally, I can't hate her for it. Well, I don't like her. Again, I'm saying the same thing as I said before, but I don't like her for it. But it's something that happened. It's something we gotta move on from. It's something I can't hold a grudge on Emily against. And Nico was a part of that too. That was Squirt. And I don't hold a grudge against them either. So it's like a whole circle. It's like a whole loop. For me, like, you can have whatever opinions you want, and maybe me saying all this is reflecting onto you. I don't know. Maybe you'll have a change of heart too. But it's all up to you. This is just my whole view on any situation that involves any of those people. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. I think it was stupid. I think it was unnecessary, but I don't hate them. I don't think I ever will hate them unless they come and murder my dad or my mom or my dogs. If they don't do that, I probably won't hate them. But that's how I feel about it. And I think that's how I'm always going to feel. And I will always be open to tying up loose ends with them. Not Squirt, because he's already had like 5 chances and ruined it, so not Squirt. But if it comes to not Tack either, because obviously. But if it ever comes to Anika or Emily, if they ever reach back out to me and we tie up loose ends, I will be okay with it. And I will probably accept it. And I'll be like, okay, we can talk about all the stuff and we can move on. We can move on and that'll be all the closure. You know what I mean? And I hope that does happen one day. I really do. Because I miss them. They brought a lot of life to the server. They brought a lot of life to anything. But they're gone now. And there's nothing we can do about it until either A, they make the decision to come back, or B, I mean, there is no B. I got to get it's only A. But yeah, I would like to tie up loose end. Will it happen? I don't know. Do I hope it happens? I don't know. Yes and no, because I don't want to bring all the crap up again, but I also don't want to not be friends again with them, if that makes sense. It's like a I don't know how to, it's like a 50-50, not the 50-50 isn't the right word for it. It's like a, what's the word that I'm trying to think of? I don't know. I did the word that I'm looking for, but I can't remember. But it's like a 50-50, like, do I want to, do I not want to kind of thing. Indecisive, maybe. But we'll see where it takes us. Maybe one day we'll cross paths again. Who knows, man? Maybe Anika will randomly pop up in a stream and be like, hey. And, I mean, that's happened before. Chris did it. Who was the other guy? Chris and Steel or whatever. Even though, like, Steel didn't fully tie up loose ends, because Steel just kind of came and attention seeked again, but they came in at least randomly, and it was like, oh my god, hey, you're back. And the same thing happened to Peter as well. But they all tied up loose ends, kind of. Because it's fully possible. If somebody wants to make the change and try and do it, it's fully possible. That's kind of what I'm waiting to. Oh yeah, Cyanide did as well. I forgot about Cyanide. That's right. Yeah, I mean, there's always the option to do it. There's always the possibility. But yeah, it just evolved into, whoa, what happened? We were talking about, we were talking about fucking character changes. We were talking about new gear from people, and here we are, whoa. We just went on like an acid trip. What just happened, dude? Holy crap. What are we doing? Hold on, I gotta wipe my eyes. I can't see. I don't know what just happened. I just went through the Matrix. But to wrap all that up one more time, don't hate any of them, won't hate any of them. I'm always open to working with them again if they ever decide to come back. And their character-wise, maybe one day I'll bring one back. Maybe. It's not yes, it's not no, it's a maybe. And that's where I'll leave it. Because I truly, myself, I don't know.
Let's get to movies with end gears, cause all this mushy thing is making me sick.
Hey, but I mean, like, sometimes you need it. Sometimes you need that stuff because I don't know. I feel like it's good to bring it up every once in a while. Because it was something important. It was something that needs to be talked about. Because we none of us really ever got the chance to talk about it. I think this is like the first time to really express it. You know what I mean? This is the first time I've told anybody how I feel about all those people openly. This is the first time. We're not talking about salty announcement, the final salty announcement. We're not talking about that. But we're talking like full open. This is like the first time. And it is truly how I feel. I mean, it really is. But yeah. I think that's really all I can say about it. I think that's all that needs to be said. It's just we'll see what goes down in the future, and that's that. So, one of the people that I did want to change was Noah Johnson, and cause he's gonna go on a tag team with Sid, right? But I looked at his gear, and I was like, I don't know what to do with him. I feel like his body type needs to be changed, too. His body type's kind of weird. I don't know, but, yeah, wait, I don't know what's going on. The eyes are weird, too. Anyway, that's not the point. So, for the gear, I always did want to change it somehow, at least recently, but I never knew how. Like, I wanted it to be something to not match Thid, but kind of go with the whole thing. I don't know.
Maybe less baggy pants.
Yeah, I was thinking that, and I was looking through a couple of things. I didn't find much, maybe because I didn't have an idea last night. But like, I went through some tights. I was like, I don't know, I'll just put a random one on. Let's put this one on randomly. And while it does look like it could work, we just have to find something that fits him. We need to have a character change. Like, I think at this moment, he's a little too far gone as this character. Because his reputation as this kind of motivation character has already been kind of destroyed. You know what I mean? What I want to look for is something like Sami Zayn, but not exactly like Sami Zayn. Yeah, this really is going down the path of like Isaac, isn't it? But
I like his body type.
yeah, I do too. Well, I don't. I mean, it's like, I don't know what's wrong. Like, I feel like he needs a little more definition. Maybe not. Maybe that's just me. But who knows? Maybe the gear will complement it. But I'm gonna put on an entrance, or not an entrance. I'm gonna go to entrance and community creation as well. I want to do both of them because
he has one of the unique ones.
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody else had that body type. Pretty sure. I have a piece of hair in my mouth. Where did this come from? Stop. Get out of here. Okay, sorry. What did I even name the team? Oh yeah, Doom. I like the entrance. I find it kind of funny. And I wanted to base Noah's new persona off of this, but I really didn't know how. You know what I mean? I looked at it, I was kind of like, how do I change Noah to kind of work with Peter or Thid or whatever, and also at the same time be unique in his own way. Like, the motivation character was unique. I don't think I've never, at least I've never heard of a character that was based off of like motivation the way Noah was. Like, there are some characters that I make and then I realize in the future, oh my god, there was actually another character like this. I can't point one out because I don't remember, but you know, like there's plenty of people that have had similar gimmicks. Like, Gracie was one of them, Emily was one of them, Noah's one of them. They're all like they all go off of their theme. Gracie, the fearless, she used to have, you know, fearless, and then came out to the music. Noah had the motivation, Emily had the fight song. They all based off of that one thing, but they were all unique in their own ways. And I kind of ruined Noah in that point because I was kind of like, well, at this moment he doesn't really have the character that he needs, but I kind of want to base his character more around something like this. Like, it is Sami Zayn, but I don't want it to be Sami Zayn. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I just find this one really funny. I like this one. I don't know. I do like it.
Sid's pants.
Yeah, Sid had it for a while. He used to have like something more generic, but I changed it. That's Joe Fang, by the way. That's what I was saying. I was saving Joe Fang to fix up his pants, but I just kept forgetting to do it. But I finally did it. And I think it looked pretty good. But yeah, for Noah, I want to base him off of that. But I don't know how.
Joe Fang.
Yeah, Joe Fang was. I remember when you said, "Yo, let's just get rid of Thid and keep Joe Fang." I was like, "Bro," I remember when I was like, "Nah, dude, what?" But I want to find maybe there's something in community creations that can. Oh my God, it's the person from My Rise, bro. Who really be doing it? Millie. What are they called? Superfan? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Damien Baxter, right? Okay, well, but I'm gonna look up Sami. I doubt that I'm gonna find type for Noah off of Sami.
I miss my old greeting.
Your old greeting? What does that mean? Don't forget your old greeting. You'll probably say it and I'll remember it and I'll be like, oh yeah.
Hey,
what
peeps.
That's not Batista. Oh yeah, I remember that. You did say that. I remember now. Oh my god, dude, that doesn't bring back like that. I remember that. That was kind of funny. Oh man. Oh Christ! All right, so there's like all the Sami Zayn retro attire. Oh, Sami Bloodline, dude. I don't know why, but I really like Sami Zayn position in the Bloodline. I find that super funny. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I expected. This is, you know. Alright, let's look up tight. Look up tight and maybe something will come up. What are I used to say something too. Oh, I used to say heya. That's what I used to say. I don't say it anymore. I mean, I do sometimes, but not a lot. Okay, tight. Who has some good tight? Haku? Oh, okay. Wait. Why does it have a thing on it? Can I download it? Oh, I have to.
Sami
I
Zayn
haven't done
is
showcase
a joking
mode.
character that tries to fit in like the character they gave Billy Kay after the Iconics breakup.
Bro, I liked Billy Kay character too. You know, my dad
Which
didn't
means
like.
probably release.
No, don't put that in my head, man. Don't put that in my head. Don't even. Bro, my dad did, like, my dad was watching it with me. We were watching it every week at that point. And he actually really he didn't like Billy Kay at first, but then it grew on him. He was like, I actually kind of like Billy Kay. I was like, I know, right? I kind of do too. I thought it was really funny, but sadly they released Billy Kay. But I like Billy Kay. She was funny. He was doing good at a character, but then they just said, budget cut, quote unquote. But oh well. Nothing we can do now except bring them to PTW, but I ain't doing that.
Gone back to be heel.
I actually never saw Billy Kay when she was a heel. That would have been interesting. Billy Kay heel. I bet it'd be pretty good, cause judging by the Carmen hip hop thing, I thought the face paint. I actually really like the face paint. I think it would be interesting to see that brought back, but well, I don't know if we're ever gonna see that again, sadly. What is that? Ooh,
there is
nobody
cool. Meaner, ladies and gentlemen. Tamiana.
Bro, I don't see the appeal on Tamina. Like they could do so much with Tamina. I know she has a ton of potential, but like they do not give Tamina an interesting character. Like I never liked Tamina, and I don't think I will unless they do something good with Tamina. Like that catchphrase is pretty decent. There's nobody meaner than Tamina. It's kind of cheesy, but it works. But they just don't give her an interesting like character. That's all they did. There's nobody meaner than Tamina, so we're not gonna book her in any powerful way.
She had velvet gear, gloves with fur top and a feather high neck, long transparent blue cape.
Sure, I agree. Yep. Oh, let me read. He had a velvet gear, glove with a fur top and a feather high neck with long. Oh.
With the Iconics intro and dark lights.
Yeah, I mean that easily sounds like a better character than what she had now. Like it sounds like a pure heel. They should have just kept that. They really should have. That would have made more sense. Whoa, what is this? That's interesting. I'm thinking about it. Hold on. Wait, I'm still thinking. I'm trying to picture Noah. Hold on. I don't know. Maybe. That's a maybe. Adriel, who's this? I like how we're just stealing gear from people. Ooh! What the? That actually looked dope. I don't know if it's regular tights. I don't think they are. I really like that. That's it right there. Boom. I don't gotta look no more. That's what I'm doing. Right there. That's awesome. I like those tights. I don't even know if those are like in the game or not. I can't tell, but all I know is it looked good. So. Alright, thank you. We're stealing your tight. Thank you. Have a nice day. Mine now. What is this person's name? I gotta remember so I can find them easily. Because, we have like 90 people on the roster. And we're running out of roster space as well, because in the new tag team, there's not as much roster space as there was before. Adriel. Okay, that'll be easy to find. Let me look one more time. Andre. Oh god, okay. I'm good. Alright, there we go. I hope this looks good on Noah, because I really like how those tights look. Those look pretty good. Who did message me? I see a Discord message. Oh, okay, let me see. Billy Kay. Oh, you were talking about, I thought you were talking about Tamina. I'm stupid. You were talking about Billy Kay. Wait, let me see this. Bro, Oh, that looked much better than whatever they were doing now. They give her like a peacock dress. That's like a pure heel, yeah. Honestly, that might fit somebody's gear. That could fit somebody like, I don't even know. I'll look in a minute though. All right, I'll come back to that. I'll look it up in community creation to see if anybody's made something like it. But for now, let's see how Noah's gonna fare with it. Is this gonna look good on Noah? I hope so. I'm gonna find out. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Hurry up, hurry up. Here we go. Oh, voice crack. All right. We're gonna keep basically everything the same, I think. Might give him a different beard.
Charlotte has been killing the rogue game too.
Charlotte's been killing the rogue game. She just needs a better character. I am the queen. I am the best. And I will beat you. And she does beat people. That's her character. I hope they bring Charlotte back as more of a unique character, because she's been the same character since like her debut, hasn't she? Like 2015. I hope they make Charlotte more. You know, I don't know. I don't.
Queen Charlotte.
Nah, bro, I don't like Charlotte at all. No, no way. I will not hail. Nope, never in a million years. Look at Noah. I might change that up. Okay, here we go. Here's the moment of truth. Tight. Oh yeah. That's better. Look at that. Absolutely. Noah with the glow up. Alright, let's add the knee pads as well. Sheesh. Custom design. Shoot to kill. Funny. Boots as well.
That's dope.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do the arm, the lower armband too. Oh, we gotta get rid of some of the stuff on his arm, but we'll get there in a minute. Oh, yeah, tattoo. I don't think we're gonna give Noah all these tattoos. I don't think tattoos would look good on Noah. Maybe like one. What is this? What's that say? Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and you will be open to you. Okay, it's something. Alright. I don't know if I like it. I don't think tattoos fit Noah. So we're gonna hold off on the tattoos. I don't think he needs tattoos. Okay. Take all the extra stuff off.
IT's a Bible thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea because I never read the Bible, so I would not know. Oh my God, my nose.
Thing.
I just breathed in like 35 gallons of ketamine or something. I don't know. All right, take these off. Let's see. Noah Johnson.
Laughing.
Boom. Oh yeah, I like this. This is a cool looking Noah. I'm a fan of it. Only thing I want to change is this on the back of his pants, the Deadpool. Or should I keep it? The Deadpool.
I love Noah's gear.
You know, we'll keep it because it's not his name, so we'll keep it. That's fine. All right, now for his appearance. We're gonna make him look a little more raggedy. We're gonna go. Yeah, me too, man. We're gonna give him just a little bit of body hair. I think we're only gonna give it down here, just like that, just a tiny bit. He's gonna have black hair fully. I don't know if I'm gonna change his what you call it, his my brain doesn't work. The hair, Jesus, I couldn't think of hair. Are you kidding me? Hey, I wanna find a new beard. This doesn't work. I could just go with this old beard too, but that's all I got. What is this? Oh God, too raggedy, too full. That's like a Sammy Thing beard, isn't it? Too full. That's John's beard. Doesn't work for him. Probably nothing new.
I think I have been the same character since 2K20, but better gear and features.
Somewhat. You mostly been the babyface kind of person where you were like you were the original gear with the camouflage. I remember that. That was like kind of Faith, and then you switched heel for a little bit with the red face paint and stuff. Then you switched back to Faith with the purple and black. The OG Paul, if you will. That's the Paul that I think most people remember. as the OG, and then you transitioned into the full heel, or not necessarily heel. Like you're like an anti-hero, but like, you're behind the scenes an anti-hero, but to the people you're a hero, I guess. Okay, we're gonna keep the same beard for Noah, but yeah, you transitioned into that, and I think it's a good change. I don't mind it. Okay, it makes him look so sad though. I don't like this beard. It makes him look sad. What do you something like that? Might go with that one. I don't know why that beard gets cut off right there. That's weird. Oh god. Okay, maybe we'll go with this one right here. Makes him look a little better. Maybe change the eyebrows a little bit too. What's this one?
I mean, I would be sad teaming with Sid too.
Oh my god. The violation. My goodness, dude. What's up, James Money?
What's up?
Alright, we'll keep the same eyebrow. Actually, wait, hold on, one more.
Hey.
That one? Angry, too angry. Do we just give him no eyebrows? I look goofy. Alright, we're gonna give him eyebrows. Alright, we'll keep the same one, that's fine. Alright, as for his hair, I think his hair is unique enough. But I see a lot of people with this hair, but I do have something. I do have an image that I found saved. That could help Noah look a little bit better. Hold on one second. I might want to add a little bit of hair shave, just like this right here. Just for a little bit of design. And then last but not least, we're gonna give just a tiny ear piercing on the right side, from where we're looking at. On the side, just a tiny one, nothing too crazy, just a little tiny one. We're gonna go with this one. This one? Maybe this one right here. Just a no, not that one. Go with it.
You remember the Destroy Nikki guy?
Destroy Nikki. Destroy Nikki. No, I don't. Who that? I do not remember him.
That I trued the hair from, but IT didn't work.
Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah. The one for your WrestleMania hair, I think is what you're talking about.
He got a new hair and it's cool.
Okay, I'll check it out in a second. I don't remember the hashtag though, or whatever. I'll have to check it out in 1 second. Once I figure out what I'm doing, Jesus. Good, let's go with this. That looks cool. I don't think many people have these piercings, or anybody has these piercings. Cool, there we go. Done though. And for his entrance attire, I do have an idea. So, no more motivation Noah Johnson. Now it is, shoot to kill Noah Johnson. Yep. That's it right there. Okay, here we go. If I can find the image too, that would be nice. I hope that's the case, because God knows how many images I have. It's probably gonna be some images from downloaded people that I just forgot to delete. God knows what's gonna be in there. I remember the last time I was going through the images I downloaded people, and there were some images that I didn't delete. I was like, oh my god, I did not notice that. Okay, this is the only thing. Yeah, here we go. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Oh, not down. I clicked on that. So go here. Get rid of that on the back. And then I need to find the image. I don't know how far down it is or where it is, but I hope I can find it. I have not too many images. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's go. Please be somewhere near the top. Because God knows if I'm going to be able to find anything. Because there's like 100,000 images. I think I have like maybe, I don't know how many images I have. I actually don't remember. I have no idea. But basically all of it is going to be, you're going to notice like every single one of these images. You're gonna realize all of them, like the Insanity mask, Yumiko the tire right here, Mayu Iwatani the tire up there. What else? More Yumiko, Madison Ivy, Cat Easley, bunch of Rachel Stone, AJ Lee. Dude, they took so long to load. Watch it not even be anything. Conor McGregor and the baby. A random face scan that I never used. From something with that I downloaded. Janet George, The Beast.
Santana.
Oh, Santana, that's right. Wait, why is this stuff up here? Oh god, the images are all messed up again. Chaos logo. Oh, Chaos logos, Velocity logos. Championship logos. Come on, it's gotta be here somewhere. Joe Fang. Conor McGregor again. Ah, here we go.
So many stickers, Jesus.
Yeah, it's a lot more than it looked. This is what I was looking for right here, because look at the design. Just like Noah Johnson's hair. The moment that I saw this in stickers, I was like, oh my god, I gotta download this. Just like that. Like, it's perfect. It's perfect. Just like that. I want to go with that. Go with that. Perfect. What does it say in the... There's an A? A-Y. Okay, just A. There you go. Very nice. Noah Johnson. Now...
Glad Noah got a glow up.
Yeah, I want to add something to do with head. Or maybe change up his shirt a little bit. Like, instead of having him... Yeah. Instead of with him having a
Noah
tucked shirt.
MERCH.
Maybe an untucked shirt would be nice. Is there an untucked shirt anywhere? Untucked t-shirt? That'd be nice. Possibly, perhaps. That's one, that's two. Oh, here we go, this one. Too long. Just a little bit too long. It's fine if there's not. It's just, you know, nitpicking a little bit. Just a little bit of nitpicking. Doesn't look like it though, so oh well. That's alright. Unless I find a t-shirt in the WWE section, but who knows at this point. I'm not worried about it. I'm not too worried about it. Alright, that's fine. I'm cool with it. But I kind of want to add something to do with head. Just like one more thing, but I don't know
He'll
what.
buy the MERCH to head to MEPCW MERCH collection.
I'll buy the merch to head to me merch PCW. What? I'll buy the merch if there was ever a PCW merch collection. Honestly, that would be kind of cool if there was. I just, you know, we got like 2 people watching this though. So, you know. Not enough to create merch for, but I wish. Believe me, that would be awesome. Could you imagine? Alright, here we go.
Add my.
I'll buy the merch to add to my PCW merch collection. Oh. Wait, what do you mean? Bro, oh, wait. You know we need? More people need merch. Like, we need unique design for some of them. Some of them, I don't know what.
I'm in my character MERCH collection, but that's fine too.
Oh, okay. Sorted. Oh my god. He's like, yeah, I gotta have my merch collection. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I'm adding anything to Noah. We could add this from his old attire, but will it look good? Not that. That's not even this one. Nah, not on this one. Maybe he doesn't need anything on his head. I kind of would like to add something, but well, it's not a big deal. All right, cool. I can always come back to it and add more. But there we go. Noah with the glow up. A good glow up too. He doesn't need a name change. He's good how he is. Just a little bit different. And now he's gonna look kind of funny in a good way in his
Okay, let me explain. My character have a collection of PCW superstars MERCH in his closet.
I bet it's a lot of Flutter and Yumiko merch, isn't it? And a little Mateo merch and Bond. It's those 4, isn't it? That's adorable. Making Paul lose his mind. It's like, oh, it's Noodle. Wait, who messaged me? Again? Who doing it? I'm getting so many DMs. Oh wait, no, it's a ping. Wow, the disappointment in my wow.
LMFAO.
LMFAO. Hold up. Who pinged? Who did it? Who did it? My laptop's frozen. I can't even look. How dare you? Is this from like Lunar Deities or whatever? What server is that called? I don't even talk in that server anymore. I forgot it existed. It is. It's called a Save Dead. No, what is it called? I'm trying to check, but it's frozen. No, Jonathan. Oh, it's called Dirtopia. Wow, I was completely off. Alright, Dirtopia. What is the ping? It's probably just to add everyone ping. I don't think they pinged me specifically. If they did, then that'd be surprising because I haven't talked here in like 100 years. Wait, where was it from? Oh, it's from main chat. The lounge. Yeah, it was an add everyone ping. But it was a nice one, so that's okay. I'll just mark it as red. And I'll also give it a reaction because that's nice. Oh, I can't add reactions? What do you mean? Do I have to jump to the message? Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see. What's Noah Johnson gonna look like now? Haha, look at him. I actually liked it. He looked much better like this. Yeah, I liked it a lot. Finally, Noah Johnson with the glow up of a lifetime. Look at this man. Bro, Paul is like, now Paul has solidified himself. Even though I downloaded just the title, okay, it doesn't matter. Paul has still solidified himself as basically the man that is the king of the attack. It used to be TTT. TTT though, he always designed his characters after himself, so that's a little different, but there you go. Add Noah the simplest. Jesus Christ. Oh no. I like it though. I like this new character. I actually can't wait to book Noah. Noah can actually be really fun to book. See, sometimes the character change can really help, as you can see. I like that. Alright, cool. Noah Johnson, much better. Alright. Very well. Dude, I really want to give people custom Titantrons and stuff, but that might have been the lead cause of the corruption,
TCT's
so I don't actually know.
are always somewhat similar to the one before.
Yeah, I had to change. Kai, he made Kai and Echo and Dragon Tito. Those are the three people. I mean, other than himself, he made those three people. Echo still is the attire that he made.
But I take risk.
But I take risk. Well, Kai, his attire, Kai's old attire was good. I really like Kai's old attire. There was nothing bad about it. It was a very good attire. But it needed to develop with his character. Dragon Tito's I like too. So, I mean, he's good at making attires. He just has a very similar to the other. I think you're better just because you expand your uniqueness. Like you helped with Killshot. Oh, I gotta delete this guy. You helped with Killshot, and now he looked much better. Jabradley's gotta be one of my favorite changes as well. Jabradley is awesome now. Kyle as well. Killshot looked great. Gotta do Kira. And I might do that now. I just don't know what body type Kira has. Can I see about? Hold on, all I gotta do is go to entrance. Hold on. Let me see what body type Kira had, so I can remake her real quick. Oh, Draven too. Draven was a great change.
Sealocks fit most black men.
Paul stereotyping his own kind. That's okay, because white people are just white. You can put any like generic hairstyle on a white dude, and he's gonna look basic. People are gonna be like, "Oh my god, he looks so good," but it's like the most generic businessman. Do you have anything gluten-free? Lactose intolerant, maybe? Bro, I gotta find that video again. That was such a good video. Hold on. It was this Asian guy who was stereotyping Americans, and it was the funniest thing ever. I loved it. I gotta find that video. If I can remember what it's called. Well, my laptop's frozen. That's not really helping. Do you
put any hair color on my character on Emmy and IT fits, but in real life I only do black.
Holy. You put any hair color on my character on me that fits, but I
pumpkin spice latte.
Can I have a pumpkin spice? Can I have a... Huh? Oh, is that an American thing? I don't know, because I don't drink coffee. It might be. Yeah, here we go. Wait, I gotta... I love this. an American thing.
Look, I'm American.
I don't drink coffee. It might be.
I think I'll use my credit card.
Wait, why did? Oh my god, I would talk. I heard my stream on in the background. I would talk if either why the audio was doubling. Hold on.
I think I'll use my credit card.
Yeah, hold on. I would, dude, I was tripping out for a second. Oh no, wait, Kira Jade entrance freezes it as well. Man. Why is it muted? Bro, I'm gonna pee. No, I'm not. Hold up, my laptop is not okay either. I'm trying to play the video, bro. Bro, so Kira's entrance freezes it too? Bro, we were doing so good.
Bobby, look, I'm American. I think I'll use my credit card. Do you guys have anything non-dairy? Hey, Bobby, look.
Jesus Christ,
Eats 2 hamburgers, ice cream, and
You have
fries, and
anything
then asks for
non-dairy?
Diet Coke.
Oh, cry. Hold on. Eat 2 fries. Eat 2 hamburgers, ice cream, and fries, and ask for Diet Coke. Oh my god. That's so true. And they're like, yo, I'm going on a diet. Bro, that's the most true thing ever, bro. I'm not one to get offended by slander towards Americans because I think Americans are stupid too, bro. Like, are you kidding me? Most of them are rednecks that don't believe they think the earth is flat and they don't believe in vaccines. And those people just make me those people make me want to wish that I wasn't from America. I mean, I know I have like Puerto Rican and Irish and a little bit of French in me. Like, I know they're kind of like my origin, but I was born in America. And I was in Virginia specifically, and I was surrounded by people like that. And I was just kind of like, why was I cursed to live in this location? I mean, it's a nice location. Virginia, I think it's in like the top 10 best states, but it just, oh god, sometimes it's something, man. Oh boy. But I guess I'm gonna be restarting stream. I'm gonna oh god, alright, I'll restart stream. Hopefully, I don't know what happened to Kira Jade, but you know what? It is what it is. I'll be back. Good God Almighty.